Now, there's no doubt about it that by far the most anticipated Star Wars TV show of 2023 is indeed the Ahsoka Tano TV show that's going to serve as basically a continuation of Star Wars Rebels Season 4, except in live-action form with different timelines that will be introduced, such as flashbacks, and of course other aspects that will be embedded into the series. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel for future Star Wars updates. Also, by the way guys, make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support. It is greatly appreciated. Now, one thing that we do know about, of course, Disney Star Wars is that everything that John, George, and Dave are working on seems to be the superior content, right? Anything that Kathleen Kennedy had a creative hand in really lended to it becoming a failure, such as, looking at the Kenobi TV series. That's why it had so many flaws, because Kathleen Kennedy had quite a number of creative calls on the show, because she had a contract with the Kenobi movie before it was actually transferred to becoming into a TV series. So on top of this, what's really exciting has everything to do with what's been going on between the Disney executives and what they have currently planned for the Mandoverse and the surrounding TV shows around the Mandalorian TV series. Now, on top of all of this, what's even all the more exciting has everything to do with actress Gina Carano and the character of Cara Dune. Now, we all know what happened to Gina Carano back in February of 2021. Can you believe it's approaching 2 years slowly? But when we look at everything related to that, we obviously have seen that there's been a lot of change within the Star Wars fandom. Ever since Gina Carano was let go, a lot of fans canceled their Disney Plus subscription, some of which came back, but Disney's trying to obtain a lot of the lost fans again by making the right calls currently. So, with actress Gina Carano currently busy with a handful of other new projects of her own, for a while now, she has been in the talks with Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni about her role as Cara Dune in the future of Star Wars. Now, it's described that currently Carano is set to return and will be rehired finally for the Mandalorian Season 4 to return as Cara Dune, as Disney executives have been discussing this for months of this choice being on and off the table. Now, with everything finally moving forward, Disney is currently rehiring Gina Carano for the Mandalorian Season 4 to have a major scene with characters like Bo-Katan, Luke Skywalker, Boba Fett, and even Din Djarin, along with other characters like Ahsoka Tano. Favreau is actively writing a big part of the story of Mando 4 to focus on Grand Admiral Thrawn and how it connects to the Ahsoka Tano series. Many storyboards have already been created for Cara Dune's return, for herself to come back into the story, and Disney executives are welcoming Gina Carano back to portray the role once again. Now further, the scene that Carano is set to be involved in involves a large-scale mission that will take place in the Mandalorian Season 4, where Cara Dune will work with Bo-Katan and Sabine Wren to infiltrate a base on an unknown world in the Outer Rim territory, while characters like Luke Skywalker and Ahsoka Tano are battling more Dark Troopers. Now, Cara Dune in this scene is said to wield a flamethrower-type weapon, burning some stormtroopers down and helping Sabine Wren and Bo-Katan get across the battlefield to Thrawn's base. In the beginning, Disney executives did not want Cara Dune to return. However, now they see an opportunity to use Gina's return as Cara Dune to be a big surprise for the fandom. Now, Disney is currently looking to make this a big announcement and making it official by early 2023, where Cara is set to actually get a major redesign in the series, as Mando 4 is set to take place some years after the events of Season 3. Now, let me just stop right here. Now, the thing about Mando 4, in case you guys did not know this, is that Mando 4 is going to take a lot of pieces from Star Wars Legends, a lot of aspects from the Thrawn trilogy books, and how a lot of those elements are going to embed themselves into not just the Mandalorian Season 4, but also into the Ahsoka Tano series, and how it's going to basically be a retelling of the Thrawn trilogy with a nice spin on things. Now, the thing about Gina coming back in one big scene for the Mandalorian Season 4, I think it's a great move. I think it's a great strategy. Again, John and Dave, they tried to get her back for Season 3. That did not end up working. and the second approach was to get her deleted scenes from Season 2 to be used in Season 3, but Disney executives still did not want to do that at the time. But now they're all set on her coming back in Season 4 for the end of 2024 to come back as Cara Dune once again. Now, here we have it. Disney is most likely, going into damage control mode because they're trying to look at their options. What can they do, right? What can they do to really bring Star Wars fans back? That's what they're thinking. This, okay, it is a very good decision, but it has to be done through a genuine way, right? You can't just do this as a marketing, ploy or anything like that. You have to make the story make sense. And well, I do have faith in this because it's Jon Favreau, it's Dave Filoni. They are making The Mandalorian Season 4 to be a large-scale season. So basically what that means is they're going to have more episodes, the episodes are going to be higher budget, and not only that, it's going to lend more opportunities to opening new characters in the Star Wars universe that's going to be introduced finally. So that's another thing to look forward to as well. The fact that Kathleen Kennedy's not involved, it really opens the gateway to possibilities as well. Further, alright, Gina Carano has already been in the talks with Jon and Dave about her important role in Mando 4 that is going to set up yet another season to continue the story, and that she is also in the talks to return in the Mandalorian future episodes after Season 4. So Jon and Dave are planning a Season 5 from what it seems. Cara Dune is currently planned to appear toward the tail end of the series, and will even have a scene with Luke Skywalker where Cara Dune is going to talk to him about his sister, Leia, and some of her plans with the rebellion. Not just that, but surprisingly, a CG version of young Leia is set to appear in Mando 4 to have a scene with Cara Dune. This scene is going to involve young Leia meeting with Cara before this big battle happens and before Cara meets Luke. All of these sequences are storyboarded by Favreau already and have been finalized for the script and ready to be put into the story that will be released by the end of 2024 sometime. Kathleen Kennedy, at no surprise, is very angry over the fact that Gina's coming back, the fact that Jon and Dave are bringing Cara Dune back as well into the situation. Now, the thing about this that I think a lot of fans need to know that's absolutely important is that this battle that's going to involve all of the major characters like Ezra Bridger, Luke, Ahsoka, Sabine, all these fan favorite characters, Bo-Katan, Boba Fett, Din Djarin, Grogu. It is going to be basically an Avengers type of situation where, of course, it's not a big surprise because Jon Favreau is involved. He himself even said before that he wants to make Thrawn basically the Thanos of the Star Wars universe. That's his overall approach right now, and how it lends to secrets about Palpatine. That's the overall structure that he's aiming for. And I think the fact that they are bringing in Cara Dune to have these scenes with characters like Luke and Leia and Ahsoka, I think it's going to make the character a little bit more grounded and more accepted even by some of the casual fans that don't really know too much about her just yet. So, like I say, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you guys have to say about all this below in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.